Here we go, man. We're about to play some Battlefield. I didn't play this for a while. I played it a little bit last night, then I just ended up quitting out because I just kept dying every time I spawned into the game. It's like, what the hell? I don't know. We have these moments every time we jump into a video game. It's just, they're already being whooped. What? I need assistance, man. Get me up. Get me up. I'm crying. Thank you. He's getting him up. He's getting him up. No, no, he's not. Oh, he got fucked up. It looks like they, well, there's some wild glitches still. We're being overran. Nobody's giving the tanks some.
You'll be okay.
I'm all trying to help my team. Thank you.
The hostiles just secured Sector Alpha.
No.
We need you! Hold on!
What? What the fuck did I die from, man?
We'll get you moving!
What the fuck, dude? You see what I mean? It's so hard to stay alive. It's fucking crazy, dude. I can't stay fucking alive for 2 seconds.
Russian forces hitting Echo 2.
Son of a bitch! Because there's too many guys that's already in our fucking spawn, dude. You see, that's the big problem, man. People are not focused on killing all the enemies.
We need you! Hold on! Reloading!
What the fuck? Oh, hell. Yeah, we're gonna play this for a while. I joined up into a...
Taking a heavy beating. Our reserves are almost depleted. Sector Charlie is now under enemy control.
What the fuck are these guys doing? Shoot! Shoot! I just fucking spawned on a dude. Oh, man, I hate this game.
All sectors retreat. Battle's lost. We don't need any more losses today.
Most kills. Okay. 4 kills. I just jumped up in here. No.
Ready. Auf geht's.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to what the fuck is this? No, it's not what I'm Conquest. What the Conquest?
Got to start securing sectors. Enemy has majority control. Hostiles are trying to seize one of our objectives. So advancing on Charlie 1.
Oh, fuck, man. Give me up, give me up, give me up. The guy's coming up. Oh, fuck.
Failed to hold Charlie 2. Charlie 2 has fallen to the hostile. Sector Charlie is now under enemy control. They control more sectors than us. Move to counterattack. We've whittled them down to half strength. Allies engaging in Charlie
Fuck!
2.
This should help. I can help. Reloading. Watch it.
Friendly's engaging in objective Charlie 2.
Tending the wounded.
And trying to get people up. Oh shit. This guy's...
Charlie 2's being attacked.
He's weak. I'm sorry guys, I haven't played this for a while, so I'm not doing good. Let's get up in here.
Hold on. Reloading.
What the fuck? Where the fuck are these people at, man? They just seem to be taking over, and I'm trying to help people get the fuck up. Fuck people, man. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
Soon won't have enough resources to commit.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna stop helping people. It doesn't make sense for me to do so. Man, nobody's helping me now.
You are overwhelmed. We must take our losses and retreat while we still can.
Strongest link.
Maria Falk reporting for duty.
Seriously, okay. Hopefully this is cool, man. About my options. Alright guys, let's do this shit.
Decisive.
I don't know if anybody hears me. There's water.
The city of Doha has been evacuated in response to powerful sandstorms. However, we have assets in the area that we must secure before the Americans interfere. We are going to retrieve them, but we need you at each marked location defending against American aggression. Other task forces will assist you. Transport is waiting.
What? I picked a vehicle. They didn't let me use it.
We're hitting Charlie 1.
Move up there to my marker!
Delta sector under American control.
A lot of wide open.
Get to the marker! Fast as you can!
The enemy is conquering sectors at a rapid pace. They now hold more than us.
Hostiles invading one of our objectives.
I shot the fucking vehicle. Didn't do anything.
We are about to attack Alpha 1.
What the fuck? I didn't even see the other guy. He behind a pillar. He was just waiting there, not moving.
Echo sector is secure.
What the fuck? This game's kind of pissing me off.
Ejecting passage!
Enemy just pushed us off Alpha.
Oh shit.
Hostiles control Alpha 2. They're attempting to secure objective Alpha 2.
Tango's down! We'll get you moving!
Oh my god. I'm annoyed playing this game. It's gonna make me stop playing this fucking game. I just spawned in.
American forces are in control of
There's already somebody with a vantage point against everybody spawning in.
claiming sectors, but US forces have the advantage.
This is bullshit. The guy way off over there. What the fuck, dude?
American assault at Alpha 3. We've been forced out of Alpha 3. Hostiles have captured Alpha sector.
They hold more sectors than us. We must alter our strategy.
What the fuck? There is almost zero, there's zero cover in that area. Zero fucking cover. This is why you have to design maps for cover in a multiplayer online shooter. I'm pissed. Well, I'm not pissed, just I'm annoyed that I'm sitting there dying. There is zero cover.
Target down!
The zero cover over here too, man. It's just like until I get behind something, until I'm able to, a mile away.
We are losing resources.
Nobody knows how to design maps right. You need cover to survive. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Kind of have cover down here, but look at that.
Control most sectors on the battlefield.
Charlie sector is ours.
I can tell you right now, I hate this game. Because no matter what, in any situation, the cover is too far from you. Now, when it comes to a flag or something, it's supposed to have a tremendous amount of fucking cover. And this game doesn't supply that.
Enemy just secured Echo Sector.
No. Why are they not doing it? I don't fucking know. You serious?
Delta 1
Already, dude, it's like, I just, there goes Tehran, man.
Alpha Sector has been seized by hostiles.
The enemy is conquering sectors at a rapid pace. They now hold more than us.
The game's good. Huge issue. There's too many people fucking shooting in different areas, and you're fucked.
Reloading now.
There we go.
Got one. Target down. You'll be okay. Mounting hostile. West. Reloading now.
This game is really good when the team is working to keep the area and
Careful, but do not let it stop you.
Marking threat. 80 degrees. 110 meters. Bad weather incoming.
One of our objectives is being invaded.
oh fuck.
The U.S. forces will
Let's get Tehran in a chat.
Hostiles invading one of our objectives. U.S. forces holding together, but they're burning resources.
What's up, T?
Oh, nothing. Just grabbing this stuff. I just got home from work, and I'm jumping off of here and taking off.
lose control over objective.
Are you going to dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Well, when you decide to get back on, man, I'll be here.
U.S. forces have captured Delta
Alright.
Sector.
I see you were playing Battlefield. How you liking that?
Resources.
Man, I'm playing the brand new Hourglass map, and dude, it got so I keep on being forced into matches that didn't even start like at the beginning, and
Oh,
man,
yeah.
am I getting pissed off? There's like all these guys are surrounding me. I'm like, what the fuck? Every time I spawn in, I'm dead. This map is a little bit different right now, but man, am I tired. Some of the spots in the game doesn't have any cover, so I just die.
Yeah, I hate. That's one bad thing about not having like a full squad. I feel like when
Yeah,
you're like a solo guy and you're going into a game, I feel like it always throws me into a game that's already going.
yeah. Even if you have your little team, they ain't talking to you. They're not
Yeah,
communicating to you, and as soon as you get into the game, there's a sniper not too far away picking off everybody spawning in. That just happened to me at the stadium part in this fucking map. He was way up
Delta
there.
Sector secure.
He's picking
Defend those
off like
objectives.
so many people. And I got pissed off. I was like, man, sometimes this is why I quit out of playing Battlefield 2042 because it's like, shit, it just threw me into a game. Not at even, man, I'd rather be at the start in the game so I have an idea of where these guys are. Not just, I just spawn in and all of a sudden I'm being shot from the back. Pisses me off.
yeah, no,
The game does it does look better than it used to. So look,
They've captured all of Charlie Sector.
the game still has, some issues here and there, but the game is actually it's still good.
yeah.
And right now I'm going through a dust storm.
All right, I'm gonna jump off here. I'll be on later probably.
All right, man, just give me a call up on the phone so I know you're coming on.
All right, I'll do that.
Just to ask you a question, do you already know what Sean's doing today or what?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I don't know if he's doing Thanksgiving at home with his family or he's, having dinner with your mom. What are you doing?
I'm going over to my wife's mom's house.
I see. Well, all right, man. Go ahead and give me a call when you get back, and we'll game up.
All right.
All right, man. And bring your drink. Bring your drink with you.
Oh yeah, I always bring my drink.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right.
All right, man. Later, T.
Later.
Hostiles control Bravo Sector. U.S. forces.
I'm reloading! Catch me later! Back down! The hot!
One of our objectives is under attack.
I'm reloading!
Charlie sector has been secured. They have expended half their resources.
Mm-hmm.
This might help! Lead hit! Hostile down! Heads up! We need you! Hold on!
Damn.
Find a new strategy. Reclaim the enemy-controlled sectors.
One down! Requesting medical! Помогите!
Many thanks.
Mm. Mm.
We're low on resources. We live now.
Reloading now! Grenade!
We have invaders at Alpha 3.
Mm. Mm.
Tango down! Ejection clapped!
Alpha 2 needs attention. Our enemy has been pushed back on all fronts.
Reloading!
Delta sector has been secured by our soldiers. Our defeat is inevitable here, but we can endure this, yes.
Man, I gotta go to the bathroom. ACW. Battlefield 3 weapon. Cool. We're not going to another map yet. I'll be right back. Alright. I'm back, but should we play this still?
But unfortunately, it gets significantly worse because one of the arguments that Sony is attempting to make is that if Microsoft ends up getting Activision Blizzard, it could lead to price increases across the board for games, hardware, and subscriptions, which is comical considering this is literally what Sony has done themselves in the past couple of years. And as you can see, this is why Sony's getting ripped to shreds right now. And it reads here from VGC, the platform holder claims that if Microsoft were to gain sole control of Activision's content, independent developers would be harmed and Microsoft could increase prices for games, hardware, and subscriptions. SIE is confident that the CMA's Phase 2 inquiry will confirm that the transaction is likely to substantially lessen competition and should be prohibited. And to me, this is absolutely absurd that Sony believes this is an argument that they can make without looking completely hypocritical and foolish, in my opinion. But then again, I don't think Sony cares very much about that because here they are attempting to make this argument. I feel like there are many different ways that Sony could approach this, and this is possibly the worst way they could have. I'm not sure how Sony can make these claims when they are the ones who announced, hey, our games are going to go up in price with the PlayStation 5 generation. Hey, we are going to have to increase the price of the PS5 almost globally, everywhere except the US, to adjust and, to kind of keep up with everything that's going on with the economy and inflation. I do not understand how Sony believes this is something that they could be saying. I think if there was anything that Sony has said up until this point that just really lets you know how desperate they are to say anything they can and try anything they can to stop this, it has to be this, because this is incredibly hypocritical, and I just don't get it. But the next thing that Sony did with this document is they admitted that PlayStation Plus is lagging behind Xbox Game Pass. In fact, they say that it's considerably lagging behind. And the main thing they point out here is that they fear that Microsoft will leverage Call of Duty for Game Pass, make it available through Game Pass, and they will not allow Sony to do the same thing with PlayStation Plus.
I find brilliant gifts at Saks.com. Definitely this. For every cup of Too Good you buy, you're helping donate food to fight hunger.
Who are you talking to?
You, babe. I was talking to you. 41 million meals and counting.
And Sony fears that because of this advantage, it will lead to people not buying Call of Duty on PlayStation and instead going to Game Pass. It's a logical conclusion, but in, again, a desperate attempt, for Sony to try to prevent this, they're basically trying to prop up Game Pass and make it seem like PlayStation Plus, is way behind, and this is just a major advantage that Xbox has over them. But continuing on, something else that Sony said that definitely caught a lot of attention is that apparently Sony believes that Microsoft's true strategy is to make PlayStation like Nintendo, and this is what Sony said. Microsoft claims that Nintendo's differentiated model demonstrates that PlayStation doesn't need Call of Duty to compete effectively. But this reveals Microsoft's true strategy. Microsoft wants PlayStation to become like Nintendo, said it would be a less close and effective competitor to Xbox. Post-transaction, Xbox would become the one-stop shop for all the best-selling shooter franchises on console: Call of Duty, Halo, Gears of War, Doom, Overwatch. As the decision explains, it would then be free from serious competitive pressure. The franchise is firmly entrenched in gamers' psyche. Every installment since Call of Duty was first released back in 2003 has consistently topped the charts. Ignoring these facts, Microsoft argues that Nintendo has been successful without access to Call of Duty. This misses the point. The decision identifies a wide body of evidence showing that Nintendo offers a differentiated experience to Xbox and PlayStation because because it is focused on family-friendly games that are very different from PEGI 18 FPS games like Call of Duty. Now, to me, this is a more interesting argument that Sony's making, and I think out of everything that Sony has said here, this probably holds the most weight, and I think this actually makes the most sense. The notion that Microsoft would like to get Sony into a position that's more like Nintendo is actually something that I think Microsoft themselves admitted. That was when Phil Spencer said that, they don't view Sony and Nintendo as their main competition. They view the likes of Amazon and Google as their main competition. To me, it's always kind of been clear that Microsoft is trying to carve out their own market that is kind of separating PlayStation and Nintendo. I mean, Nintendo's already separated, but this is something that I actually do believe. But I do think where Sony is taking this a bit too far is, they're listing Gears of War here, and Halo, and I get that, but I don't think it's fair to use those because, those have always been Microsoft first party. I think what makes Sony look really strange here is, like, you have Bungie now. You have the creators of Halo itself. You have the creators of Destiny. If there was a publisher out there that has the ability to compete with Call of Duty, to compete with Doom, to compete with these titles, it's actually Sony, and I think that's really why this maybe doesn't hold that much weight, because to me it again just kind of reads as Sony is putting all of their eggs in the Call of Duty basket, and I just don't like it, because it's like, Sony, you can try to, fill in some of these gaps, maybe not all of them, right?
Within the company.
You have Bungie, and so, it's a little weird, but I do understand this argument from Sony. And then, finally, when it comes to some of Sony's statements here, Sony basically throws Battlefield completely under the bus, which I think is kind of funny. Sony argues that despite the similarities between both Battlefield and Call of Duty, Battlefield has simply failed to keep up with Call of Duty because the latter is too entrenched for anyone to catch up. Quote, even assuming that SIE had the ability and resources to develop a similarly successful franchise to Call of Duty, it would take many, many years and billions of dollars to create a challenger to Call of Duty. An example of EA's Battlefield shows that any such efforts would be more than likely to be unsuccessful. End quote. Now, to me, again, this is pretty disingenuous of Sony, because there actually was a time when Battlefield really, I don't want to say it was like competing in the sense that it was as successful as Call of Duty, but it was getting
the company.
close. Games like Battlefield 3, Battlefield
The best
4,
thing you can do is do a
this
remake
is
of the
when
first
Battlefield
Silicon
really
bringing.
hitting its stride, and if they kept that momentum and kept it going, there's an argument to be made that they could be a viable competitor right against Call of Duty, but they're the ones that screwed up their games and messed it up, and especially with the latest Battlefield launch, that's their fault. That's not Call of Duty's fault. That's not Microsoft's fault. And I think this, again, is just disingenuous, because why is Sony so quick to say that we couldn't even make a shooter that's as good as Battlefield or better? Like, why not? I mean, yes, it would take some money. Yes, it would take time, but I just think that Sony's obsession with they need to have a game as successful as Call of Duty on their platform to replace Call of Duty is ridiculous. It is. Like, there's no reason they couldn't create something that is similar to Call of Duty. Yeah, it may not do the same numbers. Yeah, it may not make the same amount of money, but still, let it be its own thing. I just think that's crazy. But the very final topic here regarding this whole thing, and this is a pretty big deal. I'm telling you now, you're going to see people on the internet downplay this and make it seem like this is some kind of fanboy stuff. No, this deal has a very good chance of being blocked, because now the FTC may reportedly file an antitrust lawsuit to block Microsoft from acquiring Activision Blizzard. Reading from PlayStation Universe, it says a new report suggests that the FTC, or Federal Trade Commission in the U.S., will file an antitrust lawsuit against Microsoft in an attempt to block it from purchasing Activision. The report cites 3 anonymous people with knowledge of the matter, though the lawsuit being filed in the first place is still not yet a sure thing, and there are still a few steps to complete before that. If a lawsuit were to be filed, it would potentially be the beginning of the end for what would largest acquisition in gaming history, not just for its scale financially, but culturally. And so, you know, this is something that's making the rounds, and again, a lot of people are downplaying it, and I understand it's not officially confirmed that the FTC is filing the lawsuit, but apparently there are sources that are saying they are.
This is a real B&H customer story.
Okay, we checked all 4 systems and keen with a go.
B&H, we help folks find the products they need. Isn't that right, Irving?
Yes, definitely. We need to be ready for whatever the customer needs, especially when the items are rare.
So true. Could you give us an example, Irving?
We help millions of customers all over the world.
Come on, just one example.
Well, there was NASA.
NASA?
NASA. That was a big deal. We have for everyone, big and small.
So what did NASA need?
A unique Hasselblad lens for space fishing. I guess no one else had it, but we did. But we often have what others don't.
Love it. What else can you tell us about this story?
That is the story.
Copy that, Irving. Thank you for sharing. For all your needs, big or small, check out bnh.com.
Can I go back to work now?
Yes.
Doing this is about to happen, and it's gonna be an absolutely insane turn of events. If by the end of this Sony ends up getting what they want, because the FTC is basically like, no, we're not letting this go through, and this would be a huge black mark for Microsoft and a massive blow. And I just want to say one final thing before I move on, and that is, personally, I hope this doesn't get blocked. I hope that this report turns out to be false and that this ends up going through, because I think what a lot of people, at least PlayStation fans, may not realize is that if this gets blocked, Microsoft isn't going to stop. Microsoft will be upset, they will be furious, they will be ready to do something else after this, and I just have a feeling that any other game or IP that Microsoft may go after, if this gets blocked, may impact PlayStation fans a lot more than, you know, the IP that are under Activision Blizzard. I mean, at that point, Microsoft could make a play for anybody, but still, it would certainly be a crazy turn of events. And so we are going to move on to the final topic, which I think is a really interesting one, because apparently Sony has revealed in their confidential documents here, the PlayStation 6 is not expected to release before 2027, and it seems likely it could certainly come well after 2027. According to a confidential document that has emerged as part of the CMA investigation, Sony does not expect the PlayStation 6 release to happen before 2027. In its response to the CMA, the format holder discusses the length of time that it expects Call of Duty to remain on PlayStation formats and suggests it will lose access to the FPS series in 2027. It adds that by the time it's launched the next generation of its PlayStation consoles, it would have lost access to Call of Duty and other Activision titles. This indicates that the PS6 will not be released until after that window, and that the PS5 will enjoy at least a 7-year life cycle. So yeah, this is actually really interesting, because I feel like we've always kind of had an idea of how long the PS5 generation could be, but it's nice to actually get like explicit confirmation from an internal Sony document saying that, yeah, it's not going to come before 2027, and I could actually even see it lasting longer than that, considering this generation has gotten off to a weird start. I could see the PlayStation 6 not coming out until, you know, like 2029 or something like that. So there you go. You know, if you were wondering when we can expect the PlayStation 6, it's going to be quite some time. And so, yeah.
I said this to these guys. The best thing you can do is do a remake of the first SOCOM, bring back voice commands and online multiplayer. The game needs a modern step forward. It needs to be the highest level of third person and first person on the market, with a compelling story and multiplayer at Naughty Dog. It's about the Navy SEALs. It will be focused on them, no other branch, unless it has something to do with and peace and law and military law.
The right places. Whether I'm on 2 wheels, 4 wheels, or no wheels. Let's ride.
I remember the gift, and it was one of those gifts that it just hit. It just landed perfectly.
We talked with my mom and was like, hey, do you think that we should do something like that for Dad? And she was like, you know what, I think that would actually be really cool. I figured this is a great holiday present since I won't be with him for Christmas.
It was the best gift that I ever
You buy a PlayStation.
in my entire life because it opened up my life.
Unwrap your family story with our lowest price of the year at Ancestry.com.
Hmm? Mm. Yeah, the next SOCOM, I believe, will be a remake of the first one. It will do first person and third person gameplay. It will accommodate people that like to play both situations. It will be focused on Navy, the Navy SEALs. There ain't no other one that it's going to be focused on. They'll be focused on Navy SEALs. Navy. Oh, somebody's spreading my stuff. Yeah, and their stuff's with R&D. This is... Who did that? Hmm. Do you looking for free 100 gift card? Right here you may get the $100 PSN gift card instantly. PlayStation just... I don't want to do that. I would, but... Zorwiwa 1984. What the fuck? Somebody quoted my tweet, but that's not me. The other guy's not me. I'm not quite sure if I should respond to that. I don't know if it's a fake kind of thing. Yeah, like somebody quoted my tweet and what I said about SOCOM coming back, and this guy, okay, PlayStation said this. PlayStation? At Zora Gigawa. I don't know what that is. I'm not quite sure about that, son. Yeah, somebody that did a fake name, I think, did that. So I ain't saying nothing. But Yoshihei Yoshida, fucking a long time ago, man. People have been asking for SOCOM, 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 SOCOM. The only negativity about the IP has came within the company not to revive it. It's from him. It's from anybody else that doesn't want the IP to come back. It's been asked for, it's been asked for, it's been asked for, it's been asked for. I believe Naughty Dog should be handling the project. They are one of the best teams that have the absolute ability to make a hardcore SOCOM Navy SEALs experience with animation, with design, with whatever they're going to be doing with it, bringing back the voice command system in single player, yada yada yada. I believe they are the ones that can make that game the fucking monumental major IP that it used to be a long time ago. They can make it. When they do, it's going to be a heavy hitter in the fucking word game community. Even if it's first person or if it's third person. It needs to be both. It needs to handle both with absolute care, and it needs to be the best it can be. Absolutely phenomenal. You know? Phenomenal. They can do this. They can. They absolutely can. But Yoshida, the only negativity about the IP is they don't want to bring it back. Oh, we're busy with this and that. You're bringing negativity to a community that wants the game to fucking happen. This is the truth. The only negativity we're getting is from within the company. It's not the community that wants the game to happen. To tell you the truth, I think it's the best move for Sony to do so because they will be back on into a military game. They don't have none of their fucking games are military games. None of them. They have not made a Killzone in a long time, and they have absolutely put aside SOCOM. They put aside MAG. They have zero actual military games that can compete in a first-person or third-person market. You can't choose Uncharted as the third person in a war game market. That's a whole different kind of thing. It's a fun game. It's a fun game, but it's not military. It has weapons, yes. That's with R&D. That's technology is also the hardship of negativity on the IP is not coming from the community, it's coming from the choices made within the company. I think I said it the correct way, a little bit of correct way. They can probably say it another better way than I can, but within the company, Yoshida, every time he was asked about a remake for SOCOM, we are not doing that right now. I share the this and that, but it's always a workaround to the facts. The facts are they don't want to do it. The facts are the community wants it. They don't want to do it. The negativity is only coming within the company. It's not coming from the community. The community wants it. And no steps with R&D, yeah. Well, this is the other question. What when they say, and if you're working at Sony and SOCOM comes up in the conversation, how is that? How's that conversation? Is it a positive conversation that that they say we should do it, we should bring it back sometime? Or is it we have other things we're working on, we're not even trying to do that. We're not even thinking about it, in fact, because you know,
Hey, everything's done for dinner. I just am not going to take the roast out and all that shit. Tell me when you're hungry. I'll clean some things and then we'll eat.
Honestly. Games things things are happening. Silent Hill 2. Principle. They're important. There's more. There's more. There's a very good reason why these are coming back. To make them, how to make them new and people want it. People want to buy it. Want to buy it. Yeah. That will a huge IP. Very important one. The quality level. Quality. Was it movie? It was coming from some fucking guy. No, it's not this.
At the midpoint on the journey of life, I found myself in a dark forest, where the clear path was lost. Shit. Very important one. Quality level. Would be on. There is a good reason why these IPs are coming back. People want to buy it. Want to buy it.
Like, Hovelson. The reality of it. That will be a huge IP. Beyond. They do that one, it's gonna be. It's gonna look so fucking. That game. I don't know, I think a lot about video games, and there's gonna be some really cool shit that comes back. James Mangold explained that while filming Indiana Jones 5, he shut down suggestions to use artificial backdrops. Prioritize practical effects over CGI while filming, yeah. Practical effects is a lot better than doing CGI because there's something you can see it looks more real. It's practical. I know he's going. More. I'm gonna jump off here and jump back about Call of Duty, peeps. I'm sorry. I have been tweeting and, typing and thinking and reflecting and whatsoever. I'm going to get back upon there. My hands are still kind of fucked. Peace out, peeps.